Virgo, hello my love. Welcome to Lady of the Unknown Oracle. My name is Sophie. Welcome in. For those of you who are joining me for the first time, I am so excited to be connecting with you. I hope you enjoy your message. If you do, please remember to like, share, subscribe, leave me a comment down below. I would love to know how you're doing. For those of you who are returning, thank you so much, Virgo, for allowing me to reconnect with you. Thank you for all of your love and support. You make what I do possible. I love you to the moon and back, my love. So listen, we're going to go ahead and get started with your reading. This is a general reading, so this may or may not resonate with your current situation. If you find that today's message does not at all resemble what you're currently experiencing, then please, by all means, throw the whole reading out the window, okay? Please do not take any of this reading if it doesn't resonate. Okay, for others of you though, there will be a very deep resonance with today's reading, and if that is the case, I hope it provides you the clarity and guidance that you seek moving forward. We will be doing an extended reading where we will go into the person that you're connecting with, their emotions towards you, their intentions towards you, the best advice for you to move through the situation, right, to navigate the situation, what you should be focusing on or not focusing on, and what the long-term outcome is going to be for you after this situation resolves, either with or without this person, right? Just what after this finishes, after this closes off, what can you expect in the long term? All right. At the end of the general reading, we will talk exactly about what we're going to go over in the extended. That's the bare minimum, but sometimes mystery energies crop up, new beginnings, new loves, and we'll make time for that to go into in the extended as well. So if you want to see exactly what we'll go into in the extended, then by all means either stick around to the end of the reading or hop on over to the end of the reading, the general reading, to see exactly what it is we are going to cover in the extended. The link for the extended reading is in the description box down below, as well as pinned to the top of the comment section down below, along with a link to my personal booking system should you decide you would like a personal reading done by me. Okay, so Virgo, without further ado, just like in our previous readings together, I went ahead and pulled from the Oracle to get an idea of the elements at work in your situation, but you and I will be pulling from the Tarot together. And from what I can tell, Virgo, okay, there was definitely a very significant ending between you and a partner, you and somebody that you've been connecting with. I do feel that this is, you know, kind of a continuation of some of the recent energies that we've been getting for you guys, right? Virgo has been going through a very tumultuous situation with another person, very big endings, okay? Deep severances, just realizations and decisions to move forward and separate, right, from somebody that they're connecting with. And what I'm seeing here is this energy for me is very much aligned for a Virgo who has already separated, has already initiated a separation of sorts, and is actually beginning to build a new life, but is trying to disentangle from a current situation, or from a current situation that's becoming a past situation. Okay, so the overall energy we've got is building blocks with Treasure Island. So whatever the situation is that you're leaving behind, you've realized that the whole time you were sitting on a mountain of possibilities. Maybe what you created while in this situation, for some of you this could have been a marriage or just a long-term relationship with somebody, something that was supposed to be very serious. I'm not getting that this was a dating situation. If it was, it became very serious very quickly, okay? So whatever it was, you guys were trying to manifest something, and for many of you, I believe you did. Maybe you manifested a child, or you manifested a home together. What you're realizing now is that the entire time, the products of this partnership, right, are basically your anchors, right? There's something like either the child or the realization that you could save up that much money to put down a down payment. Like there was something that you learned in this partnership that with the help of somebody else by your side, you now feel confident to do that by yourself now that you are severing. Okay, there's been an educational moment here with this partner that you're able to now use to execute your next step. Okay, because what I'm seeing here, for those of you that have left the situation, okay, like actually communicated it, paperwork has been drafted if necessary, right? Maybe you're breaking a lease, you were living with somebody, you're in the process of whatever this ending looks like for you. And what you've realized is, with false person being clarified by toil and labor and family room, is you've realized that if you did decide to continue working on reconciliation or just intimacy matters, right, trying to be open and communicative with the person you're connecting with, they're just not that type of person. They're going to make you feel kind of silly for exposing your inner world because they are not offering their inner world. They're not sharing with you what it is they are thinking. Okay, but what I'm also seeing for some of you is that in secret, what you're not telling this person, right? What you're not telling this person is that you are actually looking for an apartment. You're looking for a new living situation, right? You are working really, really hard, maybe extra hours at work, or really hard researching, right? You're calling people, and you're really trying, Virgo, to like keep it on the down low. You don't want this person to know that what you're thinking, right, is to basically get back on your feet. Because I feel like there's something about this person that makes you, that gives you the impression that they're going to try to hold your plans up. This person is identified here. It's a masculine energy, okay? Mature man with house. This is somebody who you either own a home with, someone who you currently live with. Again, as house being a very stable foundation that took a long time to build. This is somebody with whom you have a lot built with, right? A long time in the relationship. You guys have been together for an extended amount of time, or at least in the short amount of time you were together, built a lot. Okay, so there was a lot tied to this person. And what you're thinking about entering into is this privileged lady with despair energy. So it is a very difficult reawakening for you, Virgo. But privileged lady, I'm getting a very single energy here. I'm getting a very like 9 of Pentacles, Empress vibe off of her, where it's just like she's doing what's necessary to keep her cool, even though inside she may be still hurting very much from this. She understands here that with poverty, mature woman, and message, right, she's not going to communicate. Because for all the times that she has tried to reach out, she hasn't received the same in return, okay? And even if this is documentation, right, maybe you guys are at a point now where you are considering serving papers. It's the fact that you know that you may be the one, with kind of receiving the short end of the stick in terms of, yeah, you might receive the money, but you still are going to carry the brunt of the responsibility on some level, So even though you may be financially secure, if you are a feminine energy disconnecting from a masculine energy that you might consider irresponsible, maybe narcissistic, and you guys share children or other assets, other dependents, other things that require further nurturing, you don't trust this person to play their part. So you, even though you're financially stable, you still carry the majority of the responsibility in terms of what was created. You get what I'm saying? So there's something here about understanding what your place is, understanding that because of the decisions that you have made for yourself moving forward in the best possible light outside of a toxic situation, you are just trying to keep everything on sturdy ground, right? You're just trying to keep the foundation stable and strong. You're recognizing the truth about this person, and you are feeling more comfortable navigating around it. You're not trying to force conversation. You're not trying to force this person to be honest. In fact, on some level, Virgo, I feel like you've stopped caring because you're not working on intimacy anymore, and you already are looking at building a new future, right? You see the potential, right? You see the potential for what the future is holding for you, and it's just a matter of building it, right? Building blocks. It's just a matter of putting the pieces together. Okay. Now, for some of you, you could be connecting with a Gemini, because at the bottom of the deck we did have lovers, right? And underneath that is official person. So this person may be a uniformed, right? A uniformed individual, right? A doctor, nurse, police officer, army personnel, right? So, but regardless, Virgo, you are definitely just in a mode now where you are independent. You're independent, and what's more is that you are thinking independently. So you're not considering how what you are planning on doing is going to affect the person that you're leaving things behind with. You are realizing that it's better if you just go ahead and make those calls alone. You don't have to explain to the person that you're leaving, who you're severing ties with. You don't have to let them know about every single move you're making. You guys aren't on that level anymore, right? That's not what you guys are doing. You guys aren't partners anymore. So you, by all intents and purposes, are by yourself. You're operating alone, and you're gaining more comfort in being a free agent. All right? So let's see. Man. Let's see, Virgo. I'm seeing judgment. For some reason. Wow, the cards are not wanting to shuffle today. Let's see, Virgo. One more shuffle. Let's see, Virgo. Underneath the deck is the Seven of Pentacles. Okay, so a feeling here of impatience, not really wanting to wait anymore, but this is also about investing. Okay, I feel like there is a certain level of strategy to the Seven of Pentacles right now. All right, it's like you're kind of biding your time. Okay, like we were saying, you have one foot in, one foot out, but not in a sense where you're like not sure what to do. It's not a feeling of indecision. It's more of like, in order to successfully transition into your new life, you have to take advantage of the current stability you have in the midst of this ending. You still have a certain level of stability, and you're trying to just hold on to that, make use of that to help serve this new chapter that you're creating for yourself. Your current energy here is the moon, so secrecy. I'm getting a lot of secrecy from you, Virgo. Like, you are not sharing any details of your new life with this person. Okay, you are not. You could be anxious, right? You definitely have despair. You have despair in the oracle here. So could there be anxiety? Absolutely. But the thing is that the anxiety, I feel you've accepted this anxiety as kind of a byproduct of a new start. So you're not letting this anxiety tell you no, but you are acknowledging that the anxiety is a normal symptom of jumping into a new life and transitioning into the unknown, which is what it feels like for you. Yeah, guys, I'm telling you, Virgo, this may not be moving for you, but I feel like I'm connecting with many Virgos who at the very least are either moving out of a house, right? Moving out, changing residence, right? Changing location. But ultimately, this is your block. This is your challenge, right? Is establishing a firm, strong foundation beneath you. So, it may be about being alone and learning how to manage finances by yourself. It could be that you are now a single parent. It can be, just cutting loose from all of the ties that have bound you to a person that you're now severing ties from. It's just being able to operate alone and creating a stable enough foundation where you can, it's like a ready space. It's like a ready space for a new person or new company, new individuals. I'm almost thinking of like a turnkey home when you walk through the front door and the paint is exactly the way you like it and the crown molding is up and the kitchen is perfectly fixed, and it's like you don't have to do anything. It's a gift. It's like you don't have to do anything. You don't have to touch it. It's move-in ready. So that's what I'm getting for some of you. It could be a literal location, or it could just be that's how you want your life to feel. You want your routine now with your kids, or your routine now by yourself to be so fixed and so perfect that now without this person you are well adjusted, and now you can invite people into your space. You can invite people into your heart, into your mind. Everything is clean. Right? On your mind is strength. So this can be that you are holding back. You could be connecting with a Leo, and as well with this moon energy here, you could be connecting with a Pisces or a Cancer. But primarily Virgo, what I'm getting here is that you are holding back the urge to completely just jump out of the situation. But this is a development of inner fortitude. There's been a certain level of patience and tolerance you've had to exercise just to stay where you're at, and be able to do so while maintaining that same vision of the future in your mind at the same time. Right? You're really developing inner fortitude. Inner fortitude. You're not being rash, even though you want to be. Okay? It doesn't feel like you're restricting yourself per se. It just feels like you're being strategic. In your heart space, you have the Knight of Swords. So this could be a Libra, Aquarius, Gemini with whom you've been connecting. Like I mentioned, we have Gemini energy here. But in your heart space, you do want to talk to this person. You do want to be clear with this person. So this is a little bit of a difficult situation for you, Virgo, because you're not the type to hold secrets, but you can't help it because you know that this person's not receptive. Recent past, 5 of Pentacles, right? Rejection, loneliness. I'm getting, though, that you and this person are just in separation. Virgo, this could be financial for you, a financial loss, okay? Feeling like you don't have enough financially. For others, it's not that you don't have enough financially, it's just other resources are low, right? Time, maybe energy. This ending is sucking the life out of you, and so just to be able to, wake up in the morning and, you're having sleepless nights and you're just like, okay, how am I going to have enough oomph, to make it to that meeting today, to make that call today, to go and see that open house today? Like, how am I going to find the strength, right? And then meanwhile, while you're still living with this person, or you're still, in close proximity to this person, either through communication or not, it's just this person is still very present in your life, even though there's separation. So it's very taxing. Coming in, what did we say about judgment, right? I was definitely seeing judgment. Okay, and that's what's coming in for you. So there's a revival here. Okay, Virgo, there's a revival here. You're about to catch your second wind. That's what I'm getting. You're about to get your second wind here. Yeah. I want to point out 1, 2, 3. Okay, 3 major arcana so far. 3 major arcana so far. Okay, we're like 6 cards in, 7 cards in. Okay, so far 3 major arcana. All right, you're coming in as the Queen of Cups. But let me get on this judgment really quickly. this is how you see yourself, and what's coming in is judgment. So your heart is open, Virgo. Maintain that, okay? You're tempted right now to just kind of leave what you've been working on behind, but that's a non-option. Okay? That's a non-option if you're really serious about ushering in this new life. With judgment here, we're going to clarify judgment. But I'm getting revival. You feel tired, exhausted, really spent. What's going to happen is the situation itself is going to come to an end, and you're going to finally get a first taste of what your new life is about to feel like. Even if, let's just say, for example, this situation doesn't completely end, you know, like if you're waiting for the person, your ex-partner, to sign the divorce papers, for example, so it's not truly done, something's going to happen in your new life that's going to give you that breath of fresh air, that potential. You're going to realize that it's there. You're going to start meeting people, brand new people who really vibrate on your level, and you're going to be like, oh man, it's like a kid in a candy shop, or like a child on Christmas Eve, where you see that the presents are there, and you're like, I can't wait to be able to indulge 110% into these friendships, or 110% into these hobbies, and finally say goodbye to this past situation. Like, I can't wait. I'm so excited, right? So now, even though the situation hasn't ended, it's no longer at the forefront of your mind. It's no longer at the forefront of your mind, right? What did we say? In your environment, Page of Cups, you could have friends, okay? You could have people, maybe a person in particular, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, that is coming in with some type of offer, right? This feels friendly, okay? This could be your child as well. You could be deepening your connection with your child if you're a single parent, all right? But this is definitely a young energy. If this is no one else, this is you just keeping your heart open and being open to new possibilities, right? You're not letting what's happened between you and this person in the past dictate how you proceed in the future. You still have that innocence about you and that openness and willingness to connect with other people. Your fear here with the Page of Pentacles is, for some, if you're planning on going back to school, maybe you're afraid you don't have it to go back, right? But I think you're gonna find that is not the case at all. Okay, the Fool is your outcome, Virgo. That's what I'm saying. You're taking a risk, but it doesn't even feel like a risk. It just feels like you'd rather be in midair than to stay on shaky ground, right? Than to stay on that shaky ledge, right, where the rocks are already coming off. You'd rather just take that leap and see where it takes you. Excuse me. It could be connected with an Aries as well. But your fear with the Page of Pentacles, right? Maybe you don't have what it takes to go back to school. Maybe there's an offer coming in from this Page of Cups in your environment. You're afraid that maybe it is too small. I would say that it is. If it's anything more than friendship and this person wants something romantic, I would say that it's not feasible. So if the person that you're connecting with, perhaps maybe this is their apology coming in and they want a second chance, right? That's what they're going to ask for. It is too small. It is too small. It's for what you are trying to achieve. This person, you're the queen, and this person's coming in as the page. There's nothing here for you that puts you guys on the same level. Okay, if they were the emperor, the empress, right? If they were another queen or king, maybe. But they're coming in as the page. They'd like to give you an apology, but if accept the apology. But if they want forgiveness, give them forgiveness. But if they want a new beginning, right? Acceptance and forgiveness, yes, because that's for you. That's for you. That's not for them. Forgiveness and acceptance. That's not telling them that it's okay. That's just saying, you know what, I realize that you're capable. I realize that it did happen to me. I acknowledge what it's done to us, what it's done to me. I understand. And I'm not going to fight it, right? I realize that I'm not the one at fault. You're not the one at fault. You're allowed to be where you are. That's fine. But I know where I'm going to put myself, and I'm taking myself out of this, right? So forgiveness, acceptance doesn't mean that you're condoning. It's just not being in denial. Essentially, not being in denial and saying it is what it is. Let me just take the lessons I learned from it and move on. So, but I would not give this a second chance, because you're trying to begin something new and this person doesn't have that to offer. They really don't. They really, really don't. Queen of Swords could be connected with a Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. Wheel of Fortune, Ace of Pentacles. Yeah. Three of Pentacles, sweetie pie. Listen, you've got someone coming in, either in love or just in friendship, okay? But you are definitely not going to be alone. You have people coming in who are going to help you. They're going to help you. They may not help you move in. They might. But if they don't, okay, these are just people who are with you, right? They understand. They've been there. They've done that. They're a good support system. They are, they're no strangers I cannot say the word, to reciprocation. They are not strangers to being able to give back what they've received. Okay, but there is absolutely, look at this. You're being given a gift of a new beginning. So I would say if this person coming in wants reconciliation, I would say no, because you are in the middle of building something new and it's going to pay off big time, big time, big time. You're going to make friends for a lifetime, right? These are big decisions that you've already made. Queen of Swords is telling me to keep your position, right? Dig your heels in the ground, so to speak, right? When it comes down to the legalities of your situation, it's going to pay off. Okay, it will be ending fairly soon. Your new beginning is here, so take heed. All right, hold on. Do not concede to anything that you feel like is unfair. Okay, but you have a brand new beginning. There could be an Aries that you're connecting with as well. Let's see. So let's see what this Judgment is. What's this Judgment here? What's this Judgment here? 3 cards, please, for Judgment. Could be the Page of Cups again. It could be the person that you're connecting with asking for an apology, right? And it's going to come at you as a huge surprise because by the way that they treated you, you were like, I could have sworn based on your behavior, you didn't even care whether I got hit by a bus or not. And now here you are saying that you changed your mind and now you love me and now you want to take care of me and now you want to... LOL. Tower. It's unexpected. That's what I'm saying. Like, it's real unexpected. Like, there was, you really weren't expecting this person to come in with that. The Hierophant. Right? What about it? One more, please, for Judgment. Yeah, Virgo, I mean, I'm getting this is definitely divorce. But this is something unexpected, right? Like, you guys, I feel like I'm connecting with a group of Virgos right now that have already kind of, they're at their wits' end with this person, so maybe the papers have not been filed, but they will be coming in. For others of you, the papers are already filed, but this person is going to ask for another chance, right when you have already begun to get a taste of what life without them is going to be like. And it's just very unexpected. Okay? One more card, please. 7 of Cups. Yeah, but they're delusional. They're delusional. 7 of Cups. Right? There's going to be a delusion, right? There's going to be some sort of illusion, or someone's going to look at the broken marriage, look at the broken situation. They're going to think that maybe the tower isn't down, but it is. It is. The judgment has already been passed, right? It's already been made. The decision's already been made, right? Someone may get cold feet finally when it's their turn to sign the papers, and they're going to say, wait, what are we doing? And it's like, listen, Virgos, you're going to come in and you're going to be like, listen, this has been the situation, okay? Like, we're not doing this. So I'm sorry that the truth is hitting you now. I'm sorry that the truth is hitting you now, but there's no control over this. I'm not a willing participant in this situation anymore. All right, what's this Fool in the outcome? Could be connecting with a Scorpio, a Taurus, right? But what's this Fool? This Fool in the outcome. Lovers. So you could be connecting with a Gemini who you are taking a leap from. Okay, that you're taking a leap from. Could be taking a leap towards them. Right? This could be. I'm getting that if you're connecting with a Gemini, though, you're going to be leaving their situation with them. And then if you're not disconnecting from a Gemini, right? You are taking a leap of faith towards someone that feels like a soulmate, and that can be any sign. Okay, does that make sense? That they can be any sign, this soulmate. The Chariot could be connecting with a Cancer, but yeah, you're moving in the direction of a soulmate, someone that feels more aligned with you. You're in your heart space. You have air energy. Okay, so the person that you've been connecting with, like I was saying, there's someone here who's offering you something that isn't big enough. Okay, it's not a big enough offer, an emotional offer. It could be a friend. You could be connecting with a Gemini who's a friend, but you know, if you're coming out of a situation and you're wondering if this person is like a good replacement, I hate to use that word, but you know, if you're kind of thinking, well, I don't have to be alone, I can kind of have this person in my back pocket, and like if things get serious, like at least they're there, I don't have to feel lonely. This person is not offering you something serious, not yet, right? It's friendship. It's friendship. It's an opportunity to be vulnerable, but that's it. It's nothing more than that, but it's not bad. It's definitely a good start, but I wouldn't like, you know, start fantasizing about the wedding day, not yet. Okay, so let me see. One more card, please, for the Fool energy. So strength is Leo. 3 of Cups. Yeah, so friendship. That's what I'm saying, y'all. Like, it's friendship. It's inner fortitude. You're going to feel very happy. Okay, you're going to feel very, very happy. All of your strength has paid off because that's what's in your, what's on your mind, right? What we're talking about, it's inner fortitude, right? You're really just trying to practice that aspect of yourself where it's like you want to kind of bust out of the situation and be the fool now and just jump out, but you're trying to really bide your time and take advantage of what is currently working in your favor, and you're going to realize that that pays off. You're going to make a lot of great friends where you're going, where whatever decision it is that you're moving into, you're going to meet your soulmate. Okay, and remember, soulmates don't have to just be romantic. They can be your friend, they can be your sibling, a parent, right? Your soulmates, they don't have to be romantic in nature. So, like, I'm almost thinking like Sex in the City for some of you, whether you're male or female, right? I'm just thinking about like your clan. You know what I mean? Like, you're about to, life is about to just get so sweet, Virgo. Things are about to get so sweet for you. They really are about to get so damn sweet. So just continue doing what you're doing, my love. Okay, if you're needing clarification and this sounds like you, rest assured you are definitely on the right path, 110%. Okay, there are small offers coming in. I would say don't focus on romance right now. You have a new beginning in friendship, and I think that's really what's going to add vigor back into your life. That's going to add love back into your life. That's going to add flavor back into your life. I feel like you've been living a life in grayscale, you know, and now you're about to enter this new chapter of just Technicolor. You know, it really does feel very very completely different than what you were experiencing and letting go of now. So this is, man, these are friendly connections. These are beautiful, open connections. It's going to revive you. It's going to really revive you. The person you're leaving behind, they're going to come back with an apology because they're going to freak out and realize, oh, I didn't mean for this to be this way. But that's because they're just, whatever their deal was, they may have come to a clarification. They may have come to a clarification now that they realize that they've been having kind of like that grass is greener syndrome. And that what you guys had was actually pretty solid, not realizing that what they did was the cause for the destruction. So you can't undo this. Yes, there might have been a mistake made on their part, but it can't be undone, right? The damage is permanent, and you guys are already on the way out. So we'll actually briefly, so we're going to go to the extended, Virgo. We're going to go to the extended. We're going to go ahead, the person that you're leaving behind, right? What is bringing them now to the 7 of Cups moment, this person that you're connecting with, right? What is bringing them to this moment of clarity? What happened, right? So whatever it was that they were doing that led them to creating whatever deception might have been here and just this weakness in foundation, what is bringing them to this clarity? Okay, and what do they intend to do with that? We'll also look into this new life that you have going on, okay? This new beginning, this outcome with all of these new friends, maybe a soulmate, a new lover. We'll look into it, right? We'll do that as well. So the person you're leaving behind, their emotions towards you, their intentions, what brought them to the clarity, essentially, is what we're going to pinpoint. Then we're going to look into your new life, the energies surrounding what's coming in for you, the advice moving through the situation and to stay in alignment with your greatest and highest good, as well as what the most likely outcome in the long term is going to be, either in love and just in general, right? We're going to look at it generally, and typically love or finances, all of that presents itself in the general space. So we'll look into all of those things over the extended. So if you'd like to join me there, please take a look at the link below. It's in the description box to Vimeo for the extended, as well as pinned to the top of the comment section down below, along with the link to my personal booking website in case you would like to book a personal reading instead. But my love, thank you so much for allowing me to connect with you. You are my blessing, okay? I will see you next time, Virgo. Take care of yourself. I am sending you all of my love, and until then, just huge kisses. I'll see you later.